Hello and welcome, Angelo here, and today we're gonna have a look at Alien Swarm, the MapPack Spring 2011. Yeah, Alien Swarm got released I don't know exactly, I think 1.5 years ago on Steam. And this one is a game which is absolutely free of charge. You can grab it and play it for free for always. And yeah, one major problem, one major gripe many players have with the original Alien Swarm was the lack of maps. The game featured, I think, half a dozen, 6 or 7 maps, which were consisting of a campaign, which was a string of maps actually. And the original Alien Swarm, some of you might be familiar with it, got released as a mod for Unreal Tournament 2004, if I'm not totally mistaken. And the original Alien Swarm featured 6 or 7 campaigns, each consisting in turn of a string of maps, so you had 30 maps there. Which of course is a huge difference between 6 maps and 30 maps, and this map pack here kinda tries to remedy the situation by releasing whooping 40 campaigns. Given of course some of the campaigns only consist of a single map, you got some survival maps out there and stuff like that, but most of the featured campaigns in the campaign pack are actual campaigns with a string of maps attached. For example, this one we're playing on here is featuring 7 maps, and this is only one campaign out of 40 that come with the pack. So this will add a huge amount of content to the whole community. This is freaking awesome, because Alien Swarm itself is a freaking awesome game, and if you never played it before, I really can recommend picking it up. Once again, this is totally free. I'm gonna put a link in the comments for Alien Swarm, as well as this totally mind-blowing awesome map pack. And if you never played Alien Swarm, this one is a 4-player co-op tactical game, which is, as you can see, played by a top-down perspective. And you also have 4 different classes, each one relying on each other. For example, you got tech guys who can hack stuff, which also involves a little mini game. You got medics which can heal other troopers, and you get some power packing heavy weapon specialists. And you got the leader type of class, which I'm playing here. This one gives the boost to the damage output of all surrounding players, as well as featuring a shotgun which packs a huge punch, but is a slow reloading weapon, so you will have to focus on what you're firing at. But anyways, what we are playing here, 1 or 2 viewers out there might actually have a light bulb popping above their head while seeing this gameplay footage. When I throw the name out there, which is Lena's Escape, someone will have an aha effect, because this one is a remake. This campaign was featured in the original Alien Swarm, the mod for Unreal Tournament, and it had been remade for the new version of Alien Swarm. And the campaign pack features not only remade maps but also unique ones, because like I mentioned, this one has 40 campaigns. And the original Alien Swarm had 5 or 6 campaigns, and the one for Level, like I mentioned, had only 1 campaign, which was a bit unfortunate. There was some diversity there. I clocked maybe 10 or 12 hours in the Level Alien Swarm title, but after a while the maps just get boring. I mean, you get an AI director, which some of you might be familiar from the Left 4 Dead series. The one here is quite the same. It can spawn different compositions of aliens and also spawn in different places, but the map layout stays the same every time you play the game. And if you play a map 10 or 20 times, it's just a matter of time until you get bored. I mean, there's no question about it. And so for this map pack, I'm really grateful, because this game itself is totally awesome. And now with 40 campaigns, there's so much hours you can put into it. Totally unbelievable. But let's see which point we are in the game here. So I think we're close to the end. Yeah, so we have to split up. We are 2 guys on the left side and 2 guys on the right side, because there's a button on each side which opens the door on the other side. So we have to cover each other, and the medic is so nice to go up on the ledge there and heal us here on the right side, because on the right side we're lacking a medic, which of course is not so great. And right now we're defending the doors and hoping they will open soon. And the door on our side, as you can see, there is slowly opening. Now we can get back in there, and there's the exit of this map, the elevator. Every one of us has to get on there in order to finish the map. But we were a bit slow to push our button, and the guys on the left side have to wait a bit longer until their door opens. So we're gonna keep on defending this side here, holding off the Alien Swarm until the doors open, which is right now. And we made it, we finished the map, and every one of us is still alive. An amazing feat. So, and as you can see here, we got some experience. This is also nice. Each campaign of the campaign pack gives you experience. Some games where you have custom maps don't generally give you these bonuses, but this one does, which is also a huge plus. And we got some statistics here with kills and health and stuff like that. And here you can see the campaign map. Now that we finished this map, we can move on to the next one in line. And the loading times are quite low. I mean, there's like no loading at all. I cut it up a bit. A couple seconds are there, especially if you're playing on different continents like this group here is. And unfortunately one bro here had to left the game, so we are only 3 guys trying to make it, which of course notches up the difficulty quite a bit. There's like 4 different difficulty settings, and I think we played on hard when we were 4 guys, but now we put it down to normal. I cut also a failed attempt here out. We got our belt handed to us quite heavily, and now we decided it's better to go about it on normal difficulty setting, which will spawn a bit less aliens and also gives you a little bit of a HP boost, I think. So what's the mission here is to hack 3 devices throughout the map. There are actually 6 points where they can spawn. So not only the aliens spawn in different places, in different compositions, but also the objectives change. Because, like I mentioned, there are 6 points where these devices can spawn to be hacked, and only 3 are active on a given playthrough. Now we're right near in the courtyard, which is a bit of a kill zone. We want to leave here as soon as possible. It's generally, I think, a good idea to try to go to confined spaces where the aliens can only swarm at you from 1 or 2 directions, so you can focus your firepower. And of course, if they overrun your position, then you are in a bit of a hassle because there's no escape. So now we're here in this room. There's on the northern side of the room you can see sparks flying off the last device which has to be hacked. We're waiting here on our tech guy who's out killing some aliens there. And this room will give us a little bit of a breather. There's not much aliens spawning here, as you can see, so we have time to replenish our ammunition, and the tech guy has a little bit time to hack in record time. Obviously he just made it, and now that we hacked all 3 devices, we have to make our way across the another courtyard to get to a generator and power up an elevator, which will hopefully get us out of here. Out of this godforsaken place. The maps are quite big, luckily for us. We have a little mini map there at the bottom right of our screen, and when we press tab we can also bring up a bigger version of the map, which also is so nice to mark our objectives within the red borders, so you never really can get lost here. So what we're doing here is once again getting up to the generator, and our buddy here, CH, has just pushed the button to bring the generator back online, and I'm pushing the button here on the elevator. And we have a little bit of a stand-off here. We have to hold off the alien swarm in order to give us some time until the elevator arrives. And here you see me kicking in some adrenaline. So besides equipping different weapons, which also get unlocked the further along you go with levels, as you saw earlier, we earn some XP by finishing the first map. You level up 27 levels. Each level you unlock some different equipment. You can have 2 weapons and a little trinket. The trinket here, if you want to call it that way, is the adrenaline boost, which gives me the ability to slow time for me and my buddies. As a player you will move a little bit faster than the aliens in adrenaline mode. This will enable you to kill a bit more stuff. And besides the adrenaline boost, you get all different kinds of stuff you can equip. There's Tesla cores which slow down aliens, and you got welders which can weld doors in order to hold off aliens until, of course, they don't have the ability to maul their way through welded doors, but it takes a bit of time. It can give you a little bit breather, just the seconds you need to heal up or replenish your ammunition. And besides weapons, you can equip also different stuff like automatic turrets that will shoot at aliens automatically, but also can run out of ammunition. And you have some stuff like, oh damn it, oh no. And there I went down. I have no idea what I was thinking there. I was carrying an ammo box around and didn't really shoot at stuff. My own fault. Hopefully the other 2 bodies will be enough to finish this map. And when you're dead, you're definitely dead. There's no respawning in this one. If your player dies, if your player character dies, you're dead. There's no way to get back into the game. And unfortunately I let my team down here a bit, because as you see there in the bottom left, my buddy Babbitts is out of ammunition, and I was carrying the ammo satchel, the ammo box. So not only did I F myself over myself, but I also let down my whole team. This is not good. but at least the elevator doors are open now, and CH already made it there. He's really a pro player, he carried us all the way through this play session. Much better than me or Babbitts. And hopefully let's see if Babbitts can make... Oh no, Babbitts is down as well. CH here, only I hope. Hopefully he will make it. Yeah, but no biggies. Yeah, we completed the mission. So, yeah, well, 2 of us died, but at least CH made it. And now we can move on to the next one. Here in this mission, we have the task given to escort this bomb along its way to the alien major hive. This one's a bit tricky because there's, as you can see, a timer. Once you activate the bomb, the countdown starts and you have to really hurry up. On this difficulty setting on normal, you have much time to do the objectives, but on the harder difficulties I think the timer is also lower and you have to hurry really up to do it. And what we're gonna do here is you can see this little monorail like track. The bomb follows this path and we have to ensure that the bomb can go through. For example, here is a closed door and a tech body here is hacking the door to open it. There's a second door here which I can... and also I'm on fire. I think the flamethrower of CH just lit me on fire. Luckily the flamethrower has a secondary fire mode where he can put out fires, but he has to of course see that I'm on fire, or I have to tell him through the mic that I'm freaking fire, I need help. So you can put out my flames. It's a real heavy dot damage over time thing. And here we're gonna protect our body once again while he hacks, so the tech really plays a major role in the game. We really have to protect him. He has also a gun, but it's not really, it's kind of weak, but it has auto aim, which is quite nice. There's some little aliens which can be quite dangerous, and the auto aiming feature helps you to deal with this little stuff. But for the bigger guys you need to bring in the bigger guns, so you have to look out for your bodies and protect them. So this game is really all about team play, which is really nice. I like team play games. I love Left 4 Dead, and if you enjoy Left 4 Dead you definitely will enjoy this game as well. Obviously the player perspective is top down, it's a bit different, but all in all it's the same. I mean, you have really big alien swarms coming at you, like the zombie hordes in Left 4 Dead. They're also melee based. There's some aliens that have range attack, but most of them are melee based, so it's a co-op team play game which features aliens instead of zombies. But if you love Left 4 Dead, once again this one is definitely a game for you. Or if you love team play co-op games in general, this is a really freaking awesome game, and once again this is absolutely free of charge, so I see no reason at all to not pick it up, unless of course you're one of those guys who absolutely hates and loves the Steam and wants to avoid it by all means, because this is a Steam game only, unfortunately. It's the only downside at all is that it's a Steam only game. And yeah, once again this game is absolutely free of charge. I'm gonna put a download link into the comments. And I will also put a comment link for the MapPack, so you can download the MapPack and really get a game going with your buddies. Unfortunately the player base is kinda low at the moment, which is of course hugely due to the problem of, like I told you earlier, that there was only 6 maps released with the original game, or original game in the sense of the Valve original, not the YouTube mod. But anyways, yeah, the player base died a bit down, but hopefully it will increase once again until more people hear about all the major, huge amount of custom campaigns that are out there. I think many people don't even know about it, which is a shame really, because this game is so freaking awesome, and I would really love to see more people playing it. There's some bots, but they only work for the original campaign. I think there's no bot support whatsoever for the custom-made campaigns. Maybe it's not possible because of AI stuff or programming stuff, I don't know, but I really hope more people will pick it up and play it in the future. And yeah, I think we're nearing the end here. We're gonna die horribly in this attempt. Yeah, our tech marine just died and we're gonna have to leave here. But anyways, as always, I'm gonna wish you a very happy day. Have a good one. Bye.